to my channel, guys. And yes, after quite some time, I'm going to be reacting to another song from Coke Studio Bangla Season 1. So this song is called Prarthona, prayer. So before I react to the song, I just want to look into the description, because in all of their songs there is a description given and the context about the song. So what is written here is, Prarthona is an enticing spiritual song commending the divinity in all its forms. So during the 1960s through the 90s, severe drought were prevalent in Bangladesh. Okay, yes. The enchanting calling, Allah megh de, oh, give us clouds, give us rain, was a source of ethereal power for the people in the face of a natural calamity. That's, yeah, well, you know, hope and prayers are, you know, like literally the last resort, and that is the thing which keeps us going, because, you know, we always like to believe, at least I like to believe, a lot of people don't like to believe, is that there is some higher power which is surrounding us, which is, well, sort of like looking after us in a way, like the divinity, the divine, you know, the angels or the spirits, whatever you want to call it, like the higher power, we call somebody calls it God. So yeah, there are many forms. So it gave them hope time and again that God will make it rain, and gradually the song became part of the Bengali folklore. So okay, so Prarthona, this is an actual folklore, and this is going to be a rendition of that song which already exists. So that's interesting. The summoning of the rain clouds can be heard in the song through the enigmatic clapping of khartal. Okay, that's an instrument that I don't know of. The ancient instrument mainly used in hinds. Okay, so that instrument I don't know. I'll see when it gets played. Passage in Maizbhandari in the second part of the song, originating from the Chittagong region of Bangladesh. The mystical folk genre is an expression of love for the divine and humanity. That's really nice. That's really nice. I'm glad that, you know, I'm also looking for some inspiration, some hope in my heart, and I think it's so fitting. It's so fitting that I'm reacting to this song, because because before I, you know, started recording, I was like, no, I'm gonna read the description while I'm recording it, so, you know, you get the first reaction of the description also from me. So yes, let's just listen to the song right away.
Coke Studio Bangla Season 1.
I feel that there's going to be a very calming song also. Is that the instrument?
Allah megh de, pani de, chaya de re tu, Allah megh de.
Hey, I heard this. Oh, it is this one.
Allah megh de, pani de, chaya de re tu, Allah megh de, Allah megh de. Asman hoilo toda toda, jomin hoilo fada, megh raja ghumaya roise megh dibo tur kada, Allah megh de, pani de, chaya de re tu, Allah megh de, Allah megh de, Allah megh de, pani de, chaya de re tu, Allah megh de, Allah megh de.
Oh, it's like a fast tempo song.
Fata roise koto khala bila nodi, panir laiga ganda phire
the nasak nasak gaye.
নূরের পুতুলা বাবা মাওলানা, বাবা মাওলানা 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 রে, নূরের পুতুলা বাবা মাওলানা, বাবা মাওলানা 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 রে, নূরের পুতুলা বাবা মাওলানা। রমেশ বলে মনো ভেবে, স্বরূপ দেখা পাবো কবে, রমেশ বলে মনো ভেবে, স্বরূপ দেখা পাবো কবে, এইভাবে কি জনম যাবে বলো না, এইভাবে কি জনম যাবে বলো না, নূরের পুতুলা বাবা মাওলানা, বাবা মাওলানা 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 রে, নূরের পুতুলা বাবা মাওলানা, বাবা মাওলানা 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 রে, নূরের পুতুলা বাবা মাওলানা।
আল্লাহ মেঘ দে পানি দে ছায়া দে রে তুই আল্লাহ মেঘ দে আল্লাহ মেঘ দে আল্লাহ মেঘ দে পানি দে ছায়া দে রে তুই আল্লাহ মেঘ দে মাওলানা মাওলানা রে আল্লাহ মেঘ দে পানি দে ছায়া দে রে তুই আল্লাহ মেঘ দে আল্লাহ মেঘ দে আল্লাহ মেঘ দে পানি দে ছায়া দে রে তুই আল্লাহ মেঘ দে আল্লাহ মেঘ দে মাওলানা 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 রে নূরের পুতুলা বাবা মাওলানা।
Wow. Initially, I thought this was going to be like a slow, peaceful song, but no, it's quite it has a great tempo, in fact. Okay, that was Prarthona. Wow. That was beautiful, huh? Guys, that was beautiful. And I really like because that completely subverts your expectation because you are thinking, okay, the song is called Prarthona, so it will be like something which is very, it'll be like a little bit like a prayer which is calming and all of that, but it's so freaking upbeat and I love that about the song. And completely unrelated to the song, can I just say, her eye makeup was on point. Her name is Momotaz Begom. Her eye makeup was like, props to the makeup artist. I just wanted to point that out, which is completely unrelated to the song, but I just wanted to point that out. And you know what, the best parts about the song was the chorus when everybody was singing and with the alap, then the girls are singing, then the guys are singing, then they're singing together. All of those parts, in fact, were the best parts about this song for me particularly. So beautifully done. And I think there was one more song which released like a couple of days back, 13 days back, like 2 weeks back almost. Leela Bali. I think that's the last release over here. Like, I don't know after that. I don't know how it is planned, how many songs they are planning to release for season 1. So I am left with, let's see how many of I am left with. I'm left with, because this is like the 4th video, if I count Akla Cholore also. So Bhober Pagol, then Chilte Road. Oh, Chilte Road. Okay. And then Bhinotar Utsav. Or uske baad kya? There's a live also. Should I watch that also? Should I be watching that as well? But I think that's something different. And then Shob Loke Koi. And then Leela Bali. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I have 5 songs now. Let me see if I can, because for Coke Studio season 14, Coke Studio Pakistan, which is technically Coke Studio because that's where it originated from, I made like 2 big videos where I was doing like full marathon of all the songs one by one. So maybe I'll plan something out like this because then I get to listen to multiple songs at one go. I'm really not getting like time to make long format videos, but otherwise I would have done that from the beginning. Like I would have taken all the songs together and I would have reacted to it one by one. But I'm not able to make long format videos. But I think for this I might do that. From Bhober Pagol onwards. I'll probably club all the songs together till Leela Bali, and I'll make a separate, I'm gonna make a marathon video for that. Now, coming to this particular song, Prarthona, firstly, I just want to point out the fact that this song is proof. This song itself is a very big proof how much power music holds in people's life. You know, somebody might think that, okay, it's just a song, it's just music, it's just this, it's just that. But you know, for me, see, I am not a musician. I don't know about music and technicalities and what goes in making in a song, or making like mixing and mastering and songwriting and whatever you might call it, any aspect. I am just a listener, and I listen very intently, because for me, you know, any form of music is not just, you know, okay, a singer is there, music director is there, producer is there, and you just get a song and you enjoy it and forget about it. For me, music is an emotion. It's a true emotion for me, and it is a huge part of my life. Like, without music, I don't know, there would be so many things that, you know, wouldn't have been possible in my life if it wasn't because of the support of the music. And that might sound really bizarre. That might sound really bizarre to someone, that, music has been a support, has been an emotional support. But yes, it truly has been. There are songs which have pulled me through really, really bad times, and they have literally given me emotional support. You know, a simple song has given me so much emotional support than mere words coming from a friend or a family member. And that really might sound bizarre to some people, but for me, that is the value of music in my life. And this song itself is proof how much power music holds, because that is the only thing. Like, this folk song was like a ray of hope for people who were like facing droughts, who were facing such a huge natural calamity. They were not having food, they needed the food, and what will you do? What will you do? Government is doing, and whatever, you know, you're getting help from other nations and stuff like that. Yes, aid will always be provided, but then what about, you know, how you're going to get through the day? How you're going to get through the day? And you know, not everybody gives you a helpful hand. Not everybody gives you a helpful hand, because when you are faced with adversity, believe me, the worst side of human beings come out, because then you are really, it's like a survival of the fittest, and you have to do whatever you can in your power to survive yourself, and to, you know, put that food in the mouths of your family as well. So while I was listening to this song, yes, it's upbeat, and you know, everybody's smiling, and I'm also completely vibing. But then I'm thinking, you know, again, I had to keep reminding myself, no, this song is the result of a really tragic event that happened to that country. So yeah, I had to constantly remind myself of that. So, you know, this is something when you say, you know, there are some good things which come out of really, really bad events in your life. The song is proof of that. And both of them sang so well. The instrumentals were beautiful. It was upbeat. Though I don't know, let me know, for a song like this, do you prefer such songs to have a really good tempo? Because, you know, in the context that, okay, this is a song which came out in a huge adversity, so people needed that upbeat kind of motivation. So, you know, you give it a happy spin. Do you like that, or do you want it to be a little more mellow? I personally like this, but if you ask my true preference, what I wanted the song to sound like, probably a little bit in the mid-tempo range. Now, I don't know how the original one sounds. Probably that's how the original one sounds, the actual folk song. That you can let me know in the comments below. But if I was a musician, and if I knew anything about music, basically music production, I would have probably given it a slight, you know, slower tempo, like a little bit of mid tempo, and at the end, when all the chorus and everybody's singing, then I would have raised the tempo. So I would have built the song up. That's what I would have done as a producer, as a music producer. But that's nothing to take away from the, you know, the beauty of the production of this particular song also, which is really great to listen at. And yes, those were my thoughts on Prarthona. I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, guys, and I've come till the end of the video. I will sign off from this video now, guys, and yeah, I'll see you soon on my next one. Bye.